This is Tremor, absolutely cool plane, really good stabilizers. You can see these and these, and has definitely cool back, fuselage. Right. I just need to round out these afterburners. Anyways, it's okay. Has a good air intake. Kind of evolved from that frostbite. So this is pretty cool. Let's see the tutorial. So what you're gonna do is grab a square sheet of 17 by 17 centimeters. It's gonna start by folding it diagonally. Like that. Uh-huh. Yes, make the basic 4 creases like 2 diagonally and 2 horizontally and vertically like that. No, not 2 horizontally and vertically, 1 horizontal and 1 vertical like that. I hope you understand. And this tremor is pretty good design, and cause it's kind of really aerodynamic, it's unique fuselage and it's unique stabilizers cause they are like kind of slant, so that makes it pretty good. And you can use the stabilizers to make it turn or whatever you want. Now what you're gonna do is just fold it like that. And you just fold this up like that. And fold this to the center. This plane is kind of pretty easy, but like it's a higher intermediate, whatever is call it, but it's pretty good, I think so. And now you pull them both in. You just make sure that this tip stays in line. Now squash fold this. I like the crunchy sound. Yeah. Now what you're gonna do is you just want to do a simple petal fold over here. This is like derived from frostbite, but it's pretty easy, and this is all like pre-creasing, so it helps us to get like the basic fold from which we are gonna evolve that into plane, whatever you call it. Like humans, the basic fold is like bacteria, and then we evolved into organisms like that. Oh, I hope you understand. And what you're gonna do is just open all this now. Now these two crease on the both sides, you just want to reverse like them because they're mountains. We want them to be valley folds, just like that, and use this crease and collapse it like that. Make sure about your symmetry, it's perfect. What I hope it is. Just you need to do that. Now you make crease from here like that. on. And just a second. Do that like that on the other side. Yeah, this part is from Frostbite. The only difference in it and Frostbite is the stabilizers. Yeah, and the fuselage. Then you flatten this out and continue this crease whole way, like not exactly here. Nothing else, right? Do the same on the other side, like that. Because these are really important. So, and then you just squash it down. It's pretty good. Yeah, like that. And you just made that crease. You pick that up like that and fold it down. Be careful that from here your paper doesn't tear, like it can if your crease is not good enough. And it's not like compulsory that it will be until here. You may need to make a few adjustments, like what I'm doing. Basically, I'm just kind of making a bit of an adjustment like that. Now it's to the center, and then pick that up, and the center again, like that. Yeah, in this stuff you need to be pretty careful about your symmetry, or else your one wing will be kind of dismantled and like that. I know, I'm not hard on that. And you fold this like that, this and this, and just kind of fold it again, and that's the best thing, okay, about this. You get the afterburner really quick. I like that. Sorry, air intakes. My bad. And this I like to flatten it out with my stone because it's pretty good for your intake, or else like when you jet fold it, your intake will be pop out like that, will be popping out or whatever. Now you make a straight crease like this. No, not straight, it's kind of diagonal. And if you have made Frostbite and probably asking me he hasn't squash fold over here, I like to do that later, kind of. I find it convenient, that's why. And I don't do this, I just directly do this. More convenient, definitely. Yes. Flip over. Squash. Yeah, definitely. Pretty convenient. Like that, and yes, keep on doing that. I know it's not exactly that symmetrical, you can see in here, but just let's hope that it turns out fine, like no wings mangling or dangling, whatever. I don't want that to happen. Just squash, nothing else, nothing, not a zilch. Just do that again and again. Just 2 times, I know. Now, what we're gonna do is, this is kind of part where your paper kind of tears from this crease. So I like to open this and then reverse this creases, like so that they, if you just let me show you. This is reversing that. It's kind of hard, but cause it's pretty vulnerable to tears, like or in this area, this crease. Let me show you this crease. Yeah, So I like to just open it a bit, not like directly do it. It can tear if your paper isn't that durable. I tried doing that directly on different paper. A tragedy happened. I told you. It tore. Yeah. Flattened out. Oh, oopsie. And just a second, give me a second. Yeah, that's better, I think. And then, just a second. Then, you just fold this down. Yeah, so basically, this is that. Okay, it may stick out just like that. So you just need to fold it a bit more and like that. In this pocket, just tuck it in. It's kind of neat. So you just do that, and it just make sure that you do that fold the whole way, cause if you don't, it's gonna like still give you like until here at a problem while folding that. I told you, just I don't know what to tell, but okay, and folding the whole way through like that. Oh, forgot to tuck it in. I just almost always do this, like tuck this in, not the normal way, cause that's, I told you, pretty convenient. And I think neater, cause just like every time I do this, the same problem pops up again and again. So this, oh dang it, yes. This is what happens when making this, so need to get it in more like damn, like that. Pretty much this is gonna solve the problem. Just got to tuck it in. Just let me hope that this works. Damn. Okay, it worked, kind of. I think so. Just got to flatten now. Yes. Now let me just now this, if you want kind of good flight, more range, what you're gonna do is, see this, you fold it like that, and when you fold this, if you can see here, right, let me show you, like that, or here you tuck this in like that. So you just, if you don't want it, you can just skip that step. I think I'm gonna skip it because I don't want, like, I want stability. So if you do it, your plane has a kind of a danger of becoming unstable, and I find stability better than range, because if your plane's stable and not going like a whirlpool, then that's definitely better, I think so. That's, at least that's what I think. I don't know what you prefer, but this is what I prefer. It's definitely better. Yes. Now this all is going to be used. So this is kind of the tedious part. You just a second. Yes. So now you just swing this paper right over, squash fold, settle down. Okay, that sound kind of okay, sassy, whatever. Oh, sorry, my bad. I hate new creases. There's a reason for it. And you turn this thing up like that. So this is the cool back fins that the in the plane included package. So that's actually pretty cool. I find it cool. And there is also kind of a version that you can do instead of the slanted stabilizers. If you don't want them, it's no problem, honestly. Just do this stuff. This is the normal stuff kind of you doing. Not every, but pretty much some planes. And you just reverse this. Don't. And you just make a crease like that, fold like that and that, and in like that, and fold this down. This is kind of the normal stuff, not big deal probably. Oh, oopsie, like that. Now what you gonna do with this damned stuff? You first say this. Okay, so basically you fold until that crease pops like it's parallel to that, almost touch. It's gonna touch definitely, but it's kind of parallel, kind of like, I'm not exactly so far, but you can call it parallel, I think. And I just like to squash fold this until a certain limit. You can just set it yourself, no big deal. So this will be straight stabilizers, right? I told you in the starting of the video, really cool slanted stabilizers, but yeah, it's not compulsory. If you pull it all the way until here and then squash fold it, it's gonna tear if you stress it too much. But when you do it, and then you need to do this. So these are your kind of stabilizers that are in the original Tremor, but those I think give it kind of a slight twist when you fly it. So I prefer this instead of doing this and then. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead with this. It's your choice if you don't want to do this or you want to don't do that. Like basically I'm just gonna show what's in the original Tremor on the other side. So why is my stabilizer like, and I don't know, just a second. Yeah, like that. I don't know why my plane's like doing this stuff. Okay, but still no problem. Now what you're gonna do is you and just, I don't know. Okay, now you see this. So you need, if you want like this sharp stabilizer like that, it's fine. But I think I want like a slant one. So just a second. Yikes. I like to do this step. Not compulsory. If you like slant stabilizers, you should do this. If you like that slant tips of the normal stabilizers, you should do this. Just doing this. Yes, and now I did this cause I think this is another type of stabilizer that you can make in this plane. I wanted to show you. Wait a second. When you do this and then you need to pull it up, they are pretty short stabilizers. If you want it, go with it. But for this video, I'm not gonna do it. So basically it's just like if you have made Spectre, you must know. Like just this, simple, nothing big, not a big deal. If you want it, go ahead. Yes, so now I'm just gonna do this and this just got to fold it. We are just folding it down, right, that, like that, until halfway. Like I'm just doing it. So yes, that's the good stabilizer type. Like it's kind of short, you know. I mean, not too tall, but still no problem. And you do the same on this side. Yes, so just done that same on this side. Now just the jet folds remaining, like that. Fold this down. Oh, sorry, the cockpit's remaining too. So what do you do in this cockpit? You do tish and tish. I mean this. Sorry, my bad. And open them up, and I don't know if you can technically call this damn thing a petal fold or what, but I think you can call it. Basically, it's kind of a petal fold, I think so. I don't know. I'm gonna perform it, whatever. Oh, I just and you just make this easy crazy like that. Pretty easy. Yes. I'm just gonna show you in a second. Yeah, just a second. I forgot one step. And then you do this. Okay. These triangles we made the crease. We just do this again. Yeah, like that. And yes, now it's happening. Just kind of squash fold that. I don't know if this is a squash or whatever fold, but okay, it is something. I think this. Let's just do this. Just do this like this, and flatten this stuff out like that. Oh, now you fold this and squash, spread squash. Yes, so you spread squash, fold it. Yeah, and now you. Well, no, okay, just a second. Just do it on the both sides first. That's kind of pretty easy. And just do these, and yes, squash fold, easy. Damn, dang it, yes, perfection. Okay. Anyways, moving on. You just sync fold. Oh, I don't think that too many people are kind of happy to sync fold this, but okay, you got to do what you got to do. Come on, gee whiz, whatever that means. I just got to push this out like that, and it's done. Yeah, just like that. Easy, right? I think it should be. Probably. I know. You're like, okay, you're probably mad to tell this is easy. I'm definitely kind of mad, but okay, moving on to the next sync fold. Only if there was a way to prevent it. Easy, kinda. Okay, now you just need to make the cockpit and the jet fold, then it's done. And the shaping, it's not that like hard. You just a second. Just cock a snook. I mean, you just do this. And just squash fold this thing. Open this up and squash. And then there are already some creases. Fold this in half like that, and fold this to the center and fold this back. Do the same thing on this side. Do this, and then sorry, my bad. Yeah, this is what you wanna do. And then you take your stone and just do this like that. Okay, so now your plane is done. So now just if you want to do kind of bit tweaking or something, you can do it, or else this is done. Just jet fold to go. It's kind of pretty easy actually, frankly. So I'm just gonna start from here. Do that on both sides and bring it until there, like that. I'm just gonna swing it right across this, like just basically not just touching it or running over it, just close enough to go over it, just gently touching. So that makes this plane have two unique locking systems. That Coolship fuselage also works as a locking system if your older one isn't working. It's old. That so, and you open this up again. Yeah, and just start from here. You need to do this if you want some good fuselage shape, because this is the kind of pretty important. And you fold this, I mean jet fold this, and you lock it like that. Open. Oh, shoot. And you fold this like that, and yes, that's your lock. Okay, now for the kind of unique fuselage shape, you fold this flat, down flat, and bring this like that over to this side. Do the same in here and just collapse it into each other. That's no problem. Like that. There's always kind of going to be one of those that which are going to be longer, which is going to be longer, sorry. And you turn this in like that. I just like to crease it pretty properly, because when you do that, your back of the plane gets really well creased, and locked. So that's a bonus, I think. Just a second, like that. and you just fold this wings up first. Tunal, like that up, fold them. Give me a second. I so hate this thing. When this happens, I hate it. I kind of start to hate everything when this happens. Just doing this up like that, and just fold. I also find it pretty nice to kind of just apply a little of glue stick over here to keep it in line, because you see this is what just keeps over and on repeating on and on. Damnation. Just a second. Like that. That's now I like to do this like that. It gives it really nice shape, but we're not gonna do that in this video. And just got to move this a little bit more in. Yes, yeah, like that. And this is tremor, and just want to take, and just taking scissors like that and just poking this in. And yes, that's the air intake. Just shape it, and that's tremor for you. I'm just shaping it. Yes, and it's over. Easy peasy.